Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Capricorn September 24, 2022. It makes sense to slow down today. The moon moves into your steady resources sector, and today's transits favor a more deliberate or strategic approach. It's a good time to pay more attention to the things that matter most. You have a better sense of which ideas have true potential, and it's easy to become absorbed in a particular pursuit or project. There can also be productive conversations figuring strongly. Terrific energy is with you for connecting with a partner or partnering up to produce something special. Collaboration and problem solving come naturally, and consulting or counseling efforts can be particularly fruitful now. Today could bring some emotional or rocky news to your romantic life. As Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and marriage, gets in an explosive fight with Neptune, the planet of illusion and deception, no one will be seeing clearly. In fact, you or a lover could be feeling extremely insecure and upset, which may lead to fights or tears between the two of you. Relationships that are on rocky ground already could face extremely challenging odds, perhaps even deciding to part ways. If you sense the storm, try to give yourself space to avoid it. Do you have an idea worth sharing with your colleagues, business partners, or clients? A stroke of inspiration is always worth the conversation when Mercury in Libra sextiles the North Node in Taurus. When passion strikes, bring it up in your professional relationships. Your idea, creativity, or talent could be exactly what your working relationships are looking for. So, do not beat around the bush when conversing with your partners. You may even find that what you bring to the table can become a lasting passion project to work on. Your intuition could take over today. You have learned to trust your gut instincts in certain situations, and now is the time to pay attention to them. You could get word of a business deal that is too good to pass up. Or you might hear about an investment opportunity that piques your interest. Allow yourself to follow your impulses, and you'll soon find some unexpected success coming your way. Try to be more modest in your private relations. You tend to think only your views are right and show too little interest for others. This is why you're often perceived as being arrogant or complacent. You must listen to other people's points of view and get off your high horse. Is too much going on in your life? Or is it a matter of too much clutter on every bit of available counter and floor space? Sweep it all up and get rid of what you don't need. Persevering in matters of the heart is to be admired, but if you're still creating confusion through your repetitive pattern of behavior, this needs to be broken. You do have the power to make a breakthrough, and after this phase are able to adopt a more honest approach when new love possibilities become a reality. It is never very agreeable to have to question oneself. But this is the main objective of the current celestial aspect. You will soon find yourself launched into new adventures. So, take advantage of the energy generated by this planetary configuration to look into yourself and find the source of some of your failures. This is not an easy exercise, to be sure, but it will do you some good. Just don't lie to yourself. Your communication skills will be very strong on this day. Whether you have a quiet day at home ahead of you, or a hectic one at work, the energy of this vibration will see you talkative and composed. This isn't limited to verbal communication either. Your ability to write or express yourself in any artistic form will be heightened. Make the most of this positive day by allowing yourself to express everything you think and feel. Our eyes in the sky. Today's vibe acknowledges your efforts and marks a new season in the zodiac. The sun moves into the sign of Libra tonight, marking the fall equinox and a new change of direction for all. It's that time of year when we're all encouraged to go inward and recognize what we are harvesting from all our earlier hard work. It's also a season of awareness of what is still required for you to tackle your goals going forward. This week you're focused on the needs of your family and romantic partner. It won't do to spend in the same patterns as before. Instead, putting your most mature foot forward makes sure there's plenty of cash for college educations, a comfortable home, and more. Your creative side is warring with your practical side. This, too, will pass. The moon is still transiting in Leo, bringing a delightfully playful energy that can give you the boost of love that you so deserve. Self-love and self-care are important right now. You might have to sit with yourself and take some time away from the hustle and bustle of the world. There are plenty of things you can do to fully tap into this energy. This is the perfect time to set up an altar or find some other way to honor your spirit guides. Activity governing past lives and karma means the strange nighttime dreams should stop, as well as the weird moments of synchronicity in your life. Now it's time to move forward on the money front by focusing on developing your career into more than just a job. You can find meaning as well as cash, and it will all happen soon enough. In the early morning, the Leo moon squares off with Uranus in Taurus, prompting distraction. Events catch us off guard and cause us to make strange decisions. It may be that we are unprepared for change. Small upsets can jar us emotionally, and in an effort to maintain control, we wind up behaving in ways that prolong our discomfort. Avoid looking for someone to blame in this situation. Remember that we cannot control others, however, we can control our response to difficult experiences. This week's focus is on relationships and how they can help you meet your goals. It's about moving up, whether you form a jogging club with friends to take off a few pounds, or access the networking power of acquaintances. There's an emphasis on learning new languages and studying foreign cultures to help you take your business worldwide. Aspects in your career house make it hard to see any real progress. You're being asked to build very carefully from the ground up so you have a solid foundation. The universe indicates a time of change in your home life, including a possible move. Have you ever thought about taking your career to a new town? It just might work. Do your research and start looking for leads. Following this, the moon opposes Saturn in Aquarius, making us feel depressed. We may regret decisions made in haste, choosing to isolate ourselves due to embarrassment. The day is very young, and we still have time to turn things around, yet in the immediate, we might prefer to take some space. In fact, we can get a great deal of work done now. The moon begins its void of course following this aspect's perfection, lasting until tomorrow. By throwing our weight behind an incomplete project, we'll have a finished product to be proud of by the end of the day.